Hi everyone, it's Bev DeBono, and I have a really fun technique for us today. And I wanted to play with border ideas, and I wanted to show you that you could make these beautiful borders by using these punches or border maker cartridges. And all of these have that beautiful circular scalloped edge on them. So let's get started. Well, first I wanted to show you, when I first did this, these are exactly the same papers. And then I thought, well, let me show you the same one in different papers. So I'm going to start with the mandala punch. So these are the mandala borders that I made. And this is a fun thing. You can use the inserts from your power layout guides. If you are using power layouts, you can use your inserts to put your borders in when you're done. Or I also put borders in my sort and stash binder, and there are special sizes to put borders in. So you see, you can just slide your borders into those as well. So we're going to start with the mandala, if you have the mandala, or you can use a geometric or any of these that have some kind of a scallop base. And I thought maybe I'll do a Halloween one. We've got Halloween coming up. So you want two different colors. You want a top color and then a bottom color. And then you want something that you can put in the middle and maybe some kind of a title or an accent piece. So I'm using some things from, I thought maybe this little spiky reminded me a little bit of Halloween. We have Halloween coming up. So I thought I would do a Halloween border. So I'm going to, with my two papers, I'm going to punch both of them all the way through to make a complete border. And these are scraps of paper that I have. This was from the Halloween pack before. So to start on these punches, you want to insert your paper right at that black line between the words that say creative memories. There's a little black line here, and that is where your paper should start. So let's just insert our paper in there. Make sure it's all the way to the back, and then punch down. Now on these border punches, the design is on the shelf or the arm of the punch. Slide your paper over, and you're going to put the punched piece, match it up to the picture that's on the shelf. And when it matches up to your picture, and push your paper all the way back and punch it down. Move it down and continue to do that until you have one complete border all the way down. Oops. Sometimes you may have to take it out if it gets stuck. The mandala has a few points to it, so okay, clear your punch debris. I do want to show you on the mandala and also on the arch border, you can take some of this debris, cut it in half, and these become cute little corners, just like that, that you can put on the edges either of your photos or on your mats. Oops, sorry, didn't mean for that to drop there. So those are really cute. And that's by just taking that punch debris and cutting it in half. And a lot of the punches will do that. So you see how quickly that can frame a picture. And especially for like a Halloween, that does give it a little bit of a spooky effect. All right, so I'm going to clear my debris, and I'm going to do another one. Punch, you need two of the same border, just punched in different paper. So do the same thing, slide your paper to the black line and all the way to the back. Punch down, move along. Don't worry if you have a little whisker. I call these things little whiskers. Okay, and again, you can do the same thing. So it'd be fun to kind of do some pictures with the black edges, some with the orange edges. I mean, how cute is that for like a fast, fun little Halloween page? So now that we have the two, decide which one you want at the top. And if you have these little points sticking out, those are just little whiskers. Just quickly snip them off. No worries, just snip those off. So decide which one you want facing upward and which one you want facing downward, because these are going to overlap. So I think I want the orange one upward and the darker one downward. So the one that's going to go on the top for the mandala, we need to cut this to 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches. So what we're going to do is slide your cut border and have the tippy tops meet at the 2.5 inches. So have the very points meet at the 2.5 inches. And you're going to just cut that through. Now for the bottom one, you want to put that in and cut that at 1.25 inch. So 1.25 inch. And I'm going to put this facing the other way because I have more paper to hold on to this way. 1.25 inch. Okay, and now you're ready to assemble those two. So I'm just going to get my silicone mat. And here I have my border. I'm just going to put tape on the one that's going upside down. So you see it's going to be facing each other. So I'm going to just put tape on the one that's going to be on the bottom. And these are just so fast. These are just such quick and easy, fast borders. And then I'm just going to put it so the bottom piece almost touches the edge there. I'm just going to move it down a little bit. So it almost touches the edge there. The bottom points. And then I'm going to decide what sticker or embellishment or laser cut I am going to use. That's going to go right in the middle, give it some interest. And I'm going to add that right there in the middle. Just like that. And then I'm going to use Give Me All the Candy, because I just think that's just so fun with kids. So that is that first complete border. So it's the same border, punched two different colors with just a fun little idea there in the middle. Okay, we're going to create our next one using same idea, using the Sunshine Arches Border Maker cartridge. Now this is such a cute one, also gives you a pretty arch. You could use citrus slice. You could use many different ones. So this is what we are creating with this one. Similar idea. And we're going to punch one with one color and one with another color. So I think I'm going to use a blue for the top, and these all came from various scraps of paper. So I'm going to use a blue and then a red. Fun little summer idea here. And the border maker system, if you haven't used it, you slide your paper to the paper guide. The heavy magnet strip will hold your paper in place, and then push your guide underneath. Put your cartridge in the holder, and you're ready to start punching. And this creates a really fast and easy complete border. This also gives you a similar effect where you can cut the two edges, and you can put them on your to map your photos as little corners. And now we're going to cut our other piece. See, I definitely use my scraps here. And once we cut both, then we'll trim them down to size. This is exactly the same technique. And if you have little whiskers here, just clip them off. Clear your debris. Look at this, has like little confettis. You could use that for confettis on a birthday page or some fun things. Okay, so now we're going to cut the one that goes on the top. Instead of 2.5, we're going to cut this at 2.25. And the reason is the mandala is definitely a little bit of a wider punch. This one is not as wide. So we're going to cut the top piece to 2.25. Put your tippy tops at the 2.25 mark. Let's cut that down. Then we want our second piece, and that one is going to be at 1.25. 1.25. And again, I'm going to turn it this way so that I can have more grip here on my hand. Okay, and now I'm ready to assemble. And I'm just going to put tape on the one that goes on the bottom layer. And you can line it up on your mat. And that's going to go to where the tips almost meet the bottom part of the paper. And then I'm going to add a sticker strip right in the middle. So you see it's exactly the same technique with just different punches. So some of these came from many different collections. Mix and match the papers all the time. And this already has foam on it, and this is going to be a day on the lake. Maybe I'll put it this way. Okay, so this is this one. This is Sunshine Arches. And now our last one is Arch Border. And this was one that came out a little while ago. And it's really cute because you can take the punches from in here and use them around the edge of a border page because it's a complete piece. So let's take the paper that we're going to use for the top. And we're going to slide that into the punch. The way that we had been. Match it up to the black line. And we are going to punch a complete border all the way through with this punch. And as I said, this creates these inside pieces that you can use for accent pieces, the same thing happens with the geometric punch. Those little pieces that come out can be used. This is what I mean. These little pieces here that are coming out of this punch, I've used them to make little borders all the way around a page, just like this, something like that. They're very cute and overlapping them. Or you can then take the other piece that comes out, put it up on foam and pop it into that circle that you just, that shape that you just popped out. Okay, so now I'm going to take my second piece, my contrast color, and I'm going to punch another border from that straight across. And these are some fall colors. Wanted to mix some fall with summer, so you could see the punches are versatile. They can be used any season of the year, and they are just fun, fun, fun. So again, you have the same thing, and I'll show you, you can do a quick border. You can alternate, like I can alternate some of these colors, do a quick border all around that, all around the page. It is kind of a very cute idea. Or you can take these cutout pieces and put them inside those that you just punched out. And that way I would pop those up on a foam square. And you can still do the same thing with this other punch debris. I love to use all the pieces, clip it in half, and again, you can use that as photo corners. Very cute photo corners. And I do use them from time to time on pages, on layouts. Okay. So we're our last one. We're going to use the same cutting from the one before. We're going to do 2 1/4 for our top border. So 2 1/4 for our top border. Again, your tip top points go at 2 1/4. Just line it up and cut all the way down. And then your bottom piece goes at the 1 1/4 mark. Oh, here it is. The 1 1/4. And that will go this way. And the tip tops go at 1 1/4. And you're ready to assemble. And I'm going to now just put my repositionable tape on my piece that's going on the top. Let's clear out the debris here. And I'm sorry, the piece that's going on the bottom is where we're going to be putting our repositionable tape. And then we're going to line it up just like we did with the other 2. So same technique, almost the same measurements, except for the arch border. I mean, the mandala, because the mandala is a little bit of a wider punch. And I just wanted to show you how flexible all of the punches are. So again, we will just take that down to here and add your center piece or your center sticker. I'm going to be using a beautiful leaf pattern. You could use a another punch to go down the middle. You could use a laser border. I just love the way that that leaf looked. And then I'm going to add a little apple things here. Maybe I'll put it to the side. No, I'll put it in the middle. Apple of my eye. And then I have just 2 little apples on on each side. So those are these are the ones for the arch border. See, this one I made a garden one in the greens. Same punch. This is the Sunshine Arches Border Maker cartridge. And this is the Mandala. So tell me which one you like best. You can follow me on Bev DeBono Designs YouTube channel. I have about 90 videos up there now. And subscribe to my channel and you'll know when I post a new video. I usually post one every week. Thanks a lot, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.